Hey guys, what's going on? So this is a very special video. I thought that I would showcase how to run Mirror Match Meteor. I trust that most of you probably have no idea how to run this deck because I didn't for the longest time. What's the best strategy? And I'd like to talk about it. So they've been giving me this deck a lot, and I've been able to pretty much master this. And I don't know how to play regular Meteor, but I do know how to play this deck, and this is the deck that you're going to be running in Mirror Match. The way that you run this deck, first couple of rounds, what you're going to do is you're going to upgrade your Cold Mage, and use your Mari as soon as there are groups of people. Because if you don't hit a group, the way that Mari works, you have to have them in a group. And that's why Cold Mage comes in handy. And what it does is you don't want to upgrade your Meteor, and you want to wait till about the halfway point, which is the blue banner, to use your Meteor. You're going to use all of your Harlequins to copy Meteors because you want the Flame Orbs. The way that this deck works is you're using Cold Mage to slow the field up until about right there, and then you're using a Mime on an Orbed Meteor in order to gain Fiery Bolide stacks. The Fiery Bolide stacks are going to give your Meteor extra attack damage, and so the higher that you can get that, the better, obviously. But the way that you get it, or the way that you play the first couple of rounds, is you don't want to kill you don't want to upgrade your Meteor to use your to be able to kill the first round with Meteor damage. You want to do that late game. You want to kill all of the early game ones with your Fiery Bolide Meteors. Because the more that you kill with the Meteor attack, the more stacks you get. So as you can see, I'm already at 47 stacks, and as you see over the course of the game, I'm going to be gaining more stacks than he is. I didn't really need to use the Meteor right there, especially since it's a tamer. It's not going to affect my board. I could have just used the base damage attack of the Meteor, and you could save a Meteor. You can save a Meteor. So right here, I also have growth tiles, obviously. And if you do have growth tiles, that makes this deck even better because you can use the growth tiles to merge onto, and then that is going to add to your Meteor damage. But you just want to max out your Cold Mage and just use your Cold Mage until they group together and until they get to that halfway point, and then see what Fiery Bolides you have, and then just merge one of those. So right here I can use my Mari, because they're grouped together. It's gonna suck out the most, the max majority of them. Sometimes if they are separated, it'll take a group, the lesser group, and it won't eat all of them. So right there I used another Bolide. Right now I don't have any Bolide, so I'm gonna summon in. With your summoner, you want to use enhanced summoning as much as you can, because that will give you free summon-ins. Obviously, since you're merging out all of these things, you're gonna want to have as much mana as you possibly can. Again, I don't have a lot of Fiery Bolides. I really lucked out into the level 5 Cold Mage, which is really gonna help me here. As you can see, I'm still not upgrading my Meteor. I want to not be able to kill them, and I want to be able to use my Fiery Bolides to kill everything and gain stacks. I'm at 163 stacks to his 91. I trust that if you rewatch this game and you watch how he plays, that's probably how you think you're supposed to play. You're just supposed to like merge out all your Meteors and then get high level Meteors. And as you can see, if you rewatch the game and then you rewatch my side again, that's not the plan. The plan is to gain stacks and to upgrade your Cold Mage, and to not upgrade your Meteor until like round 3 or round 4. Here I have a bunch of Meteors with Bolides. I have 2 Mimes. Obviously, you're going to use the Mimes on the Meteor with the Bolides, so you can use them separately, or so you can Meteor separately. You don't need a lot of cold mages. As you can see, he has like a whole bunch of cold mages. At a certain point, the cold mages all do the same thing. And if you have like one really good high level one, obviously I have a 5. That's really all you need, because you can't freeze enough of the board in order for multiples to matter. As you can see, I only have the one level 5, and that's all I need. I'm freezing enough that it can do what it's doing right now. You want to try to utilize the damage. I'm at 200 stacks. I'm gonna probably use a Gorgon here, because even if you're not eating units, it's still sending a unit to them. And in a late game like this, you can actively, if the Gorgon, I don't know how the Gorgon didn't neutralize any of his units. But when it gets to late game, you can use your Mari to win you the game. You want to try to keep your field full. As you can see, I have 9,300 mana. I have an active summoner, so I can just merge something out, use enhanced summoning, replace it, and then continue playing. I'm at 222 stacks. He has himself with... He's using as many meteors as he can right now, and it's not gonna work out. This is why it's so important to build stacks early in the game, because towards the end of the game, you can't really build stacks, at which point you have to rely on Cold Mage and your damage from the stacks that you should be building early game. I feel like this deck is very counterintuitive. I think that if you think about Meteor, you think that you're just supposed to summon in and just keep meteoring, and you're not. That's not the actual strategy. As you can see, he basically has nothing, and he's going to die to a virus and one of my Mari tokens. I think this is one of the more complicated decks to play in Mirror Match, and I think that a lot of people don't have a lot of use with Meteor. They don't use Meteor a lot, and I thought that I'd make this video. So hopefully this helps, and let me know if it does.